Hiya, and thanks very much for taking the time to watch my video. This video is a follow-on from a video that I done a while ago where I mentioned that I started doing dog sitting. Me and my wife, we live in Clacton-on-Sea, and basically we were looking for a extra income, and I I come across dog sitting. I can't think where I see it on the internet, YouTube. And I said to my wife, we love dogs. We've got four of our own dogs. Why don't we give it a go? It's something that we've done on a very small scale, so it ain't something that you're going to earn, if you like, hundreds and hundreds of pounds of overnight. But it's something that if like me, you do genuinely love dogs, and you've got a bit of time, then it's definitely something to look into. I just want to recap on our, if you like, last month. We started off, we had a lovely little beagle come to stay, a little 3-month-old beagle called Max. He come and stayed with us for about a week. Um, I've actually got a video on YouTube, Max on holiday in Clacton-on-Sea, and you can see him running about in my garden. Well, he was our first dog. He come to stay, he was no problem. We had another little dog after that called Ted. He was a little Jack Russell cross. Now we had him for 2 weeks. We looked after him. He was no problem. Um, what else did we have? We had a little Labrador. We had a Labrador a couple of weeks ago called Pitch. He was a jet black Labrador. He was absolutely beautiful. He was no trouble. And last week, what did we have last week? We had a lovely American Akita. He came to stay with us, and we had him for about 6 days. Called Jasper. He was massive. He had a great big head, and a beautiful dog. And what was great about it was that we were being paid to look after these dogs. And if you're like me and you love dogs, then really it's I wouldn't say it's money for old rope. It's not, because looking after a dog, you need to obviously be there for it. You need to obviously take him for walks. And obviously, give the dog some time. That's what you're being paid to do. But it is a lot of fun. It's so much fun. I mean, we're lucky, if you like, in our house, because I do sales and marketing. I also do a business. I do a multi-level marketing business. That's what this sign's about. Well, which is all to do with gold and silver. But I actually, if you like, in my job, I'm my own boss, so I do get to spend. I'm in and out, backwards and forwards quite a lot, which is ideal, really, if you're looking to be a dog sitter. But what we do, we actually do it amongst our family. There's me, my wife, my daughter was here, although she has actually just left and gone to live with her boyfriend, and also my son, Charlie, that helps out. And that's what we do. We haven't earned fortunes at it, but just to give you an idea, last week we looked after a an American Akita called Jasper. We had him for 6 days. I had to pick him up in the morning, take him home at about 5 o'clock at night to his owner, and for that we got basically we charged £20 a night. I think the actual booking fee was, I think, £140, but the company that we use that creates our bookings for us, um, they take, I think it's 18%. So the booking that we done was completed last week. I think the last day was Friday, so we'll be getting 82% of £140. Literally 3 or 4 days later. Now this is all done through a site called dogbuddy.com or dogbuddy.co.uk. If you just search DogBuddy in a Google search, it will come up, and then all you've got to do is register your name, your address. They're going to want to see a passport photograph or like some proof of who you are. They want to see that you've got an history with dogs. On my page, I've got the pictures of me with my dogs. Just to give some credibility to the fact that you are a dog sitter and that you do know about dogs. And then all you do is well, there's two things you do. You can wait for Dog Buddy to get you work, which, if I'm honest about it, is very slow. I think we've only actually had one booking as a result of me getting a lead, if you like, directly from Dog Buddy. But what I've done is I've actually got what I've actually got is a website. I think my site's called Clacton Dog Boarding or something like that. It's actually on my cards. And what I've done is I've bought a domain name and I've actually linked that domain name to my um, Dog Buddy homepage. Now, every time you get a booking, obviously if you're out and about and you're talking to people and you're giving them cards if they've got a dog, if that booking comes through Dog Buddy and you get that booking, then obviously you're earning the money directly from that booking. But Dog Buddy, they also pay you £10 for each direct booking that you create through your own affiliate link. And I actually noticed the other day, I looked in my bank and for some reason I had £34 going there. I didn't know what it was for. When I looked, it had Dog Buddy. And I said to my wife, that's obviously where I've created my own jobs, if you like. People have looked at my card and clicked on my link and gone through and made a booking. So I've earned that way as well. Like I say, it ain't something that you're going to get rich at. But if you need, if you need a little bit of help paying your mortgage, if you need a little bit of help, you need another £100 a week, it's something to do. I only suggest you do this if you do genuinely love dogs, because dogs are an headache. There's no doubt about it. Certain dogs can cause a lot of, obviously a lot of work for you. But if you like me, and you like dogs, it's a great thing to do. I've got a Cocker Spaniel coming on the 10th of October called Teddy. We've got him for 5 days. Now that's another £100. Um, but obviously Dog Buddy take their 18%, so £82 for looking after a Cocker Spaniel for 5 days. I've got to feed it, give it water, look after it, play with it. You know what I mean? It's not hard, is it? But you need to have the time, and you need to be able to, fit it in with your family. And you really need a house that is obviously suitable. My house, I'm lucky. I've got quite a big house. I've got plenty of room for the dogs that I look after. But bear this in mind. I do hope this might be something for you. But like I say, it's a great thing to do. I wish I'd done it earlier. I really, genuinely, not just for the money either. I'm not just talking about the financial gain here. I'm on about the fun content. Because it's like Christmas every day in my house. One day we've got this dog to look after. Another day we've got another dog. We've got a Cocker Spaniel coming next week. I've already met him. He come round and the owner introduced me to him. But please, have a little think about this. Please like and subscribe my video. If you know anyone's looking for a part-time income, then mention this to them. Also mention, if you can, my website. I've got a great little business that I do on the side. You need to check this out. It's a great something I do with all to do with silver and gold. But this is more long term. If you need immediate money, dog sitting is a great thing to do, and it's a lot of fun. Please like and subscribe. And if you can, give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much.